Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Fallout 2. When we left off last time, we had just gotten the quest regarding going to Gecko and dealing with the power plant problem. If you recall, when we spoke to Lynette, she kinda wanted us to, what's the nice way to put this? Vacate the premises, I guess? Make it a little quieter there? But we're not gonna do that, obviously. Because for some reason, I don't trust Lynette. It's just something about her and her demeanor and being rude and dismissive and mean all the time. Maybe I just don't believe that, these ghouls apparently attack on sight and are poisoning the groundwater. Maybe it's a little more complicated than that. So what we've got to do today is head over to Gecko. Let me actually put on some armor first, might be a good idea. And figure out what exactly is going on with all of this. So let's go ahead and leave the zone. And thankfully, like with the MODOK and Ghost Farm situation, Gecko's like right there. So okay, we got an encounter after half a second. Golden geckos, I'm gonna run away, I think, is what I'm gonna do. Let's just run away. Let's see, what have we got here? Oh, it's like a house with some cows. It's pretty cool. It looks very Mad Maxy with like a truck to close the door. This kind of looks like an awesome location. Okay, now I do see a footlocker through the window. So I kind of maybe, you know what? Maybe this is an opportunity to test our cool new hunting rifle. I mean, some of these are tough golden geckos. They won't be easy to go down, but like, we've got a new gun and we've got some ammo. We might as well try it. Our small gun skill is good nowadays. It's, what is it, like 129? Yeah, we should be fine to hit these guys in like the head, right? Oh, we knocked him over. Critically hit for 60. Good night, Gracie. And it's still alive, I think, right? No, it's dead. No, it's not. It's very much alive. I think my character tried to loot the golden gecko, so I assumed it was still alive. Regardless, maybe this is a good opportunity for us to finally get like a moral win a combat, get some XP, might not hurt. Shoot this guy in the eyes again. Now he's dead. Very nice. Wow, if he took 60 damage and was still living, these golden geckos really are tough. That's scary. How much do you have? Okay, that's not, I don't want to look at the rocks. Okay, that golden gecko's 45 health. I'll leave him to Sulik while we get closer to the other ones. Very nice. This feels alien, guys. I'm in a combat and I'm not explicitly losing. Something is wrong, clearly. I'm so used to getting mauled to death constantly that this just feels like something's wrong. It's funny, I was actually just talking to someone recently about this, getting their opinion on Fallout 2, because they don't particularly like Fallout 2. Not to say they don't like Fallout 2, but more so they have a lot of problems with it. And something they mentioned a lot, which I think I mentioned earlier in this playthrough, is there's a big issue with not necessarily difficulty curve, but rather the world around you is way stronger than you, and there's not really much you can do about it. That's a huge problem in like the going from the den to the rest of the game. And even from MODOK onwards, you're not super well equipped. I don't know. I just think it's a very interesting critique, and maybe we should think about that. It's kind of like how, Pokemon reference, by the way. Amazing stuff, Grok. Pokemon Gold and Silver have a really, really annoying level curve going into, like, the champion, and you can't really do much about it, except for grind on, like, level 20 enemies for the next 10 hours, but I don't know, man. Artificial kind of unfair difficulty curves don't always feel great to me. That's just me, though. Don't take my word as gospel. Please don't start saying actually Fallout 2 is bad because I pointed this out. I think this game's actually still very good. I think it could have just maybe used a bit of a look at the rebalancing. Maybe let the players start with a pistol. Just a thought. I don't know. Yeah, no, this gecko fight is going incredibly. This is the first combat we've had, maybe ever, where it's just gone handily. And you know what's even more incredible that I only just realized? These guys are money. I completely forgot about the gecko skinning perk because we've gotten value out of it maybe like once. So we get to go around to all of these geckos and get a pelt. And I think these golden gecko pelts are like well over $100 each. So these are no joke. These can actually justify us buying that very, very overpriced tool from that lady in Vault City. But I don't know, man. We might also be able to get a tool where we're headed in Gecko to get that super repair kit, because minor spoilers, we're gonna really need that repair kit if we want to have a fun time in this video game. Let's see if there's anything in this footlocker. Maybe, I mean, a knife is okay money. A sledgehammer isn't great for the whole like weight ratio thing, so I'm gonna leave that there. The fact that there's loot in here is actually very surprising. It almost makes me think this is like not originally in the game, because there's actually stuff here. Let's take a Nuka-Cola, why not? Who cares? But I think that's everything. Oh, there's a pot. Let's open the pot. There could be money in here. Never mind. Shouldn't get spoiled. We found so much already. Yeah, that's everything here. There's some Brahmin. I'm sure we could kill those for like 2 XP a piece, but I like my cows, so we're gonna leave them as is and continue on to Gecko. A little annoying, by the way. Fallout, not even Fallout 2 problem, just classic Fallout problem. Took 1 step outside of the city and got an encounter, and we're in Gecko. That was easy. All right, heading to Gecko. And it's nighttime. I'm gonna make it daytime just for visibility's sake. Let's make it morning. And we've entered the small settlement of Gecko. We've got a ghoul here with an interesting sprite. So you see someone whose skin has been very badly burnt. What's up, pal? We're tolerant here, but not stupid, Smoothie. Okay. Got a radiation keep out sign right there. Warning sign. Interesting. And I mean, it looks chill here. They've got a place called the Harp. They've got some food growing here. It doesn't seem like a bad place by all means. Now, are you the kind of settlement that'll let me take stuff off your shelves? Are you the type of settlement to have stuff on your shelves? Do you guys own things here, or is this just like a commune of some sort? Okay, cool. I'm allowed to have their gecko pelts, which I'd love to see. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Well, I think as is tradition in any video game ever, what we do, I think, is we head into what I assume is the first bar in town, and that'll teach us everything we need to know, right? And it's totally a bar, of course. Let's see, are any of these people labeled differently? I wouldn't shit you on this one. What do they mean by that? What's up with this guy? Hello there. You see a tall ghoul with long hair. Ghouls can have long hair? Okay, what's up, pal? I am Wooz. What do you want? Booze, Wooz. What do you do here, Booze? I mean, Wooz. I run this place. Are you dumb? I sell drinks, trade for things, tell stories, and play Tragic. Tragic? What's Tragic? Are you dumb? Tragic the Garnering is the most addictive thing since Jet. What's Jet? Jet's a drug that comes from New Reno. Were you born yesterday, or are you just dumb? Okay, can you stop being mean to me, first of all? Second of all, oh, that Jet. Well, I sure know about that. Tell me more about this Tragic the Garnering. It's like I was saying, Tragic the Garnering is the game to play. Okay. Well, Tragic the Garnering isn't just a game, it's an obsession. Not a clone, either. Some think that the way it changes a person's life is tragic, but they just don't understand. Uh-huh. No, really, it's wonderful. You should play, just once. The first box of cards is free. A little something from me to you. Hey, lovely. Thanks. Hey, these smell great. You tear the wrapping off. I just love that smell. That's just the first part. Now that you're one of us, want to play a game? Do I? Do I want to play Tragic with you? Am I good enough? I've never played the game before. I feel like you're just going to beat me. You're going to have to show me how, pal. Well, it's simple, really. Even someone dumb can understand it. First, you have to build a play deck out of the cards that you have, and then you... Oh, Jesus. Uh-huh. You say you deal to the third player unless it's Thursday. Okay, I think I've got it now. Let's play. I won. Fuck you. You are dumb. I have crushed you. Now we can build an even better deck with your cards. Okay. You just took the cards from me. Thanks. Goodbye. I think you need a good gambling skill to win at Tragic. And I think if you beat someone, then you get their cards. And you can just sell those cards for money. So that's pretty much like the modern card game situation, sort of. Well, anyway, tell me about this place. Not much to tell, really. Just a bunch of ghouls clinging tenaciously to the ass end of life. Oh, that sounds sad. Can you tell me about this bar, though? Well, the Harp's named after a favorite hangout that I used to have before the war. I guess it's just a reminder of times past. Sort of a joke on the only way we're gonna get a better deal, too. Before the war, this guy's 200 years old. That was a long time ago. It sure was a long time ago. How do you think ghouls are made? You think some of us just got up one fine day and said to ourselves, gee, I wonder what it'd be like to just have my flesh rotting off my fucking body? This guy's really vulgar. Can this guy be like more PG-13 maybe for the content? Does YouTube like this guy? Well, no, I didn't. How do you make a ghoul? With silver bells and cockle shells, and boy, you are dumb, aren't you? Severe radiation. That's how. How do you think? You know, many bombs go boom, flash of light and heat, flesh burns off, but you just don't quite die type severe radiation. I mean, well, I didn't think so. Fuck you very much for bringing back all those intensely painful memories, asshole. We're a town of fucking leftovers. Slightly overcooked leftovers. I prefer medium rare myself. I'm sorry, can I ask you something else? Tell me about your stories, Wooz. I've got this great story. It's really funny. You see, there's this head, right? A head? Yeah, it's a head, but it's not attached to a body. You see, it's been severed. A severed head, I see. This becomes entertaining when? Just hold on a minute. This severed head, you see, it's in hell. And it flies around there, you know, in hell. And it runs into all kinds of famous people there. Wait, a severed head is in hell and it flies around doing what? Well, it's just doing stuff. It's got things that it wants to do, or maybe things that it's forced to do. The point is, it's doing stuff, They're in hell. Oh God, I just can't stand it. Kind of obsessed about this, don't you? Were you and your mother close? Did you ever have problems with bedwetting? No, you just don't understand. It's all about a severed head. Get it? It's funny. How can you not think about a severed head in hell of all places and not laugh? Um, Woos, I don't think I know you well, and I'm pretty sure I don't want to. However, I think I can say without fear of exaggeration that you need help. Immediate, competent help. Fuck you. You're just like the rest of them. There's a comma here that's not supposed to be here. I tell you, it's hilariously funny. It's not my fault that you don't have a sense of humor. Aw. I'm sorry, Woos. I'm not as clever as you. You're a pearl amongst swine. Now tell me something else. I think we got all we need to know from Woos here. Interesting character, and also gave us 0 useful information, so I guess the bar theory isn't working out. Is there any treasure in the outhouse? Is that... Nope. Okay, that was worth it. What about this building here? I guess this is technically like the second building that we see coming into town. Is this just another... someone with skin? Stay away from Vault City. Those guys are assholes. Word, man. Can I steal your stuff? Is that chill? $8 and a flare. You love to see it? You have anything cool in your desk? Can I have that, please? A Radaway is huge. We might be able to help out that guy in Vault City with the radiation poisoning with that. Well, anyway, up here is the manager's office, huh? Interesting. Maybe the manager is in here. Like, actually, for real. That would be, like, very ironic. Let's see. You see a particularly leathery-looking ghoul. Who could this be?
Hello there, smooth skin. The name's Harold. I help keep this town running.
It's our guy. It's Harold, my favorite guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. What can I ask him first? There's so many questions that I can ask Harold. Hello Harold, what do you do here?
Whatever it takes to keep this place together. Better job on it than me.
You don't sound so good, man.
Yep, but I'm doing great for being dead. I never get tired of the looks when I tell that one.
He. Alright. You see the place is falling apart?
Well, sorta. Our atomic reactors are mighty sensitive. The people I got running it mean well, but, well, they are not the sharpest tools in the shed, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
Need a little time on the whetstone yourself, huh? I mean, they are not too bright. Here's an example. The other day, I get a report. On it, it says the main coolant valve should be shut down. That would have caused a meltdown. That would make the Grand Canyon look like a pig walla.
That sounds really bad.
Oh, yeah, that would be bad. Now, I got things fixed up in time, but we came close to the end there. Whew. They need someone to watch out for them.
Well, it's a good thing you're here, Harold. I'm glad I saw you again.
Who'd have thought I'd be making things right? Although, if we don't get a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator pretty damn quick, there is gonna be trouble.
What is the Hydra Magna whatever later?
Well, technically, it's a thingy.
Oh, okay, but what does it do?
Without a functional hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator, we are leaking radioactive coolant into the groundwater. Now that means anyone using that water is not going to need a nightlight to take a midnight piss. Also, we need more fuel because our power plant is not burning it very efficiently.
Oh, good lord. Sounds bad. Where would you get a hydromagnetic something or other?
Well, I'm certain those ornery bastards in Vault City have one. Not that they'd share. Hell, even if we had one of those thingies, I'm not so certain Festus could install the dang thing.
Wait, Vault City wouldn't give you the part, even if it means that the groundwater won't be polluted anymore?
Well, they'd only help us if they thought it was in their own best interest to do so. Not much chance of that happening.
Is it time for me, the heroic chosen one, to do some diplomacy again and ignore my main quest of saving my tribe who has been left in a drought for like 5 months? You may be right. Still, if someone could have convinced them that they should help you.
They shoot ghouls on sight. Makes conversation a bit tricky.
I wonder if someone else could tell them.
We need a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator, and it needs to be installed soon, or we have got some real problems.
Gotcha. I think you said that already. But, where do you buy your fuel from?
We get our fuel from the Broken Hills. That's a mining community some ways south.
Gotcha. Interesting. I want to go to Broken Hills at some point. Is this just looping dialogue now?
I'm certain those
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, they'd only help us if they
Yeah, I think it's the same thing.
Sight. What
Gotcha.
you need, youngster?
Hey, is that a tree growing out of your head?
Jealous? His name's Herbert. I talk to him when I get lonely. Just kidding. His name's Bob.
Right. Well, maybe you or Bob will know the answer to this.
What you need, youngster?
You must know if there's something called a Garden of Eden creation kit here.
Garden of Eden creation kit? A Gek, right? I seem to remember Vaults had those. Don't know where you'd find one today.
Oh, God. It's so rare that you find someone who knows about the Gek, and it hurts so much when they immediately turn around and tell you, no idea. You know?
What you need, youngster?
It's a dilemma. Is there someplace I can barter or resupply here?
Well, you might try talking to Woo's over in the Harp. You can't miss it. It's just across the way.
No, I did. I think I just don't want to speak to him again. Thank you, though.
What you need, youngster?
I think that's everything we got from him. Can I barter with you, Harold? Do you have stuff? Nothing. You have nothing to your name. I almost want to donate stuff to you. All right, just passing through, Harold. Goodbye. Well, that's interesting. I wonder, did that give us any sorts of quests or anything for Gecko? Solve the Gecko power plant. I think that's the same one that's tied to Vault City, though. Yeah, so well, that gives us a good bit of direction, though, doesn't it? So that's good to know. Let's see. Can I take any of your stuff, Harold? Nothing there. Does your desk have something cool that I can have? Oh my gosh, a yellow pass key. Of course I want that. A part requisition form. Why not? You cannot pick that up. You are at your maximum capacity. Oops. And a coolant report. Okay, let me... Apparently I need to clear out some inventory space before I can do that. Maybe I can throw some stuff at Sulik real quick. Oh, you know what? Great segue. I learned something about Sulik and his voice actor. Sulik's voice actor is kinda just Grim from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I just think that's interesting and very cool. Yeah, just a cool little fact for you. There we go. That should get a few pounds out of our inventory. I'm amazed. How did we hit capacity already? What did I... Is it the gecko? Oh, I guess gecko pelts weigh a lot more than I think they do. And all miscellaneous items in this game, like clipboards and stuff like that, all weigh a pound each, even though they obviously shouldn't. Come on, dude. It's a clipboard with a piece of paper on it. It's really not that expensive. Or it's really not that hard to pick up, you know? Well, let's see. Is there anything else? Probably... I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's probably not any more loot here. A big book of science. I was wrong. Oh, fuck. The big book of science is too big. You know what? I'm just going to read my big book of science real quick and swap it out for the other one. That'll get our science skill up a teensy bit to... Where are we at? 35. It's better than nothing. So let's go ahead and take that other one. Thankfully, there's nothing time sensitive in this game. Technically, I should just read all of my books now, but I'm kind of in a flow state. Oh, there's one more character I think I'd like to talk to. Let's make a new save actually real quick. All right, new character. You see Lenny, Harold's assistant. What's up, pal? Hello there, my name's Lenny. How can I help you? He has a bit of a stutter, I think. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to vocalize that. What do you do here, Lenny? Well, I help out Harold mostly. When people get hurt, I help them out. Help Harold do what? I help Harold administer the town. There's always more paperwork to do. I'm not doing this stuttering anymore. I'm sorry. I cannot do that. What else did you say you need here? Well, I help Harold mostly when people get hurt. Yeah, we asked that already. Let me ask you something else. Lenny, have you ever heard of something called a Garden of Eden creation kit? A Garden of Eden creation kit? I heard that Vault City had one of those. That's the only one I ever heard of, though. Well, Lenny, my ancestor, the Vault Dwellers, said that Vault 13 owes us one. I need to find it. Well, I didn't actually meet the Vault Dweller, but I saw him once. Wait, you saw the Vault Dweller? Where? It was a long time ago, in a place called Necropolis. A lot of us ghouls lived there. One day, I saw someone running through the city. Running? Yes, running. You see, we ghouls can't run too much anymore, so I knew it was an outsider when I saw them. They ran by so close that I could have touched them. I wish I had joined that Vault Dweller. Oh my gosh, interesting. You wanted to join my grandsire? Yeah, I had the chance of a lifetime and I blew it. You blew it? What do you mean you blew it, Lenny? Later, I heard that the Vault Dweller had fixed our water system. The Vault Dweller saved us, all of us. Do you understand? It didn't matter that we were ghouls. For once, it didn't matter. We were people again, worth saving. That's, like, kind of heartbreakingly sweet. Well, my ancestor was the founder of our tribe. That memory is revered amongst my people. Later, I heard that the Vault Dweller destroyed the source of the mutant army. The Vault Dweller saved all of us, human and ghoul alike. I could have been a part of that, but I lacked the courage. I've never forgiven myself. Lenny, aww. You're a coward. You're a coward deep down inside. You're weak. Goodbye. No, I'm sure that your work you do here amongst the ghouls has value and meaning. It was good to hear of my ancestor. Let me ask you something. Hello there. I just can't get over how much you look like the Vault Dweller. What can I do for you? You met my ancestor? Actually, I wonder, what if I put on or I guess take off my clothes to wear the vault suit? Will he say anything? No, it doesn't seem like it. So I know that Lenny here is actually a potential companion. So I'm wondering if maybe because I don't have enough charisma or an open character slot that I can't actually let him come with me. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to call him a coward. That just feels wrong. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. You can heal people. Well, before the war, I was a doctor. Before the war, but that must have been over 160 years ago. That's true, but the radiation seems to have given us ghouls a longer lifespan. Of course, it took almost everything else away. What do you mean took things away? Well, yes, we look like friggin' freaks. We don't have any skin, for Christ's sakes. That's fair. I guess you've seen better days. You could say that. I'd trade in all those years to be a normal person again. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry. Not much hope of that, I suppose. If those fools in Vault City would share their medical technology, I'm sure we could cleanse the excess radiation and heal ourselves. That's an interesting theory and a piece of ghoul lore that we haven't thought about ever. What do you mean they won't help you? You've been to Vault City, then you tell me what you think the chances of getting help from those bigots is. Might as well watch a paper dog chase an asbestos cat through hell. That is a... I struggle with that sentence. I'm sorry to hear that, but I think you're right. Let me ask you about something else. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we can get him as a companion right now. I mean, mostly because of our inventory slot. And at the times that I've played Fallout 2, I've never once had Lenny as a companion, so I'm wondering if maybe we should try him out. But man, Cassidy is such a good companion. It's tough, man, because all the companions in this game are just very, very good. So you always want to have as many as you can. Let's see, can I steal anything from you, pal? Can I go back here into your secret room? Oh, who are you, by the way? Stay away from Vault City, those guys are assholes. Cool, can I have your stuff, please? Spaghetti and meat jerky. Okay, I don't want your stuff. I changed my mind. Vic? By the... good God, get out of my way. All right, well, let's see. So there's two ways we can go. We can go into the power plant, or we can go explore the rest of the town, which I'm going to do. What's up with this well, by the way? Is this a broken well? Feel heat emanating from the darkness. Okay, that's probably the radiation in the groundwater that we don't want to deal with. It doesn't look like anyone else here has any, dialogue. Like I said before, you can tell by just looking at them. I don't like what those noises were. What was up with that? Anyway, yes. Here is the survival gear locker. Let's head on in here, because we could probably use a vendor with all of our excess. What the fuck is that noise? Hello, guy. I'm actually gonna steal stuff from your locker before I talk to you. Another yellow passkey. I already have one. Can I just... Okay, maybe I don't need a yellow passkey if I already have one. What's up, pal? Hello there, Percy Crump here, master merchant in this locality. Now you can call me just plain old Percy. Yes, you can. Heck, everybody does. Now what can I do you for? I was just wondering what's going on here in town, Percy. Not a whole lot new here in town. I hear Woos rooked some newbie out of a black orchid the other day. Anyhow, other than that, my friend Woody's done gone missing. Is he already spreading rumors about me losing at Magic the Gathering? It was my first game ever, dude. I mean, tragic. Tell me about your friend Woody. Well, you see, I had a friend named Woody. That Woody, he can sleep like nobody I ever did see. What's worse, he likes to travel. Really likes to kick up the dust, that one does. Okay. Well, that ain't so much of a problem around here, that is. But last I heard, Woody was going to take a stroll over to the den. You know where the den is? Oh yeah, I know where the den is. Go on. Well, anyhows, like I've been saying, that ain't much of a problem around Gecko. But you see, people in other parts ain't so used to the way we look. So... can't you put two and two together? I'm worried that Woody might have taken himself a nap in the den, it's a long trip after all, and then they would have buried the poor cuss alive. I need someone to go look for him there. And? Wait, what do you mean and? What else is there to and here? Well, I miss him. That's why. Percy blinks moistly at you. Oh, I see. You want to know what's in it for you. this is usually the part where I get more interested. Tell on. I know where I can get a hold of a heck of a lot of pre-war stock of genuine Rad-X and Radaway. Don't do me no good no how, but I figured that ought to be worth something to a smoothie like you. You gonna take that job for me or not? I'll only pay you off if and I know Woody's safe. Just how much of is a heck of a lot? It's a darn sight more than you'll ever need. That's how much it is. You gonna do it? Sure. I mean, I was gonna help you regardless of payment, to be quite honest, so... There we go. We got a new quest from Gecko. Find Woody the Ghoul for Percy. Try the den. Well, anyway, let's actually try bartering with him. Oh, you find Woody yet? I'm getting a real worried, like. He ain't never been gone so long before. Do you think Woody and Percy have a thing going on? Is Fallout 2 that progressive? Just a thought. Not yet, but I'm still looking. Hey, you have anything we can barter for? Why, I sure do. Heck, I got all kinds of stuff here for the right price, I do. Let's see what you got, Percy. I think this guy's a very good inventory, if I remember correctly. Pretty good, pretty good. Now let's see. What does a golden gecko pelt go for here? Well, actually, full price, obviously. Well, what's a stim pack go is the better question. That is a really, really good price on the stim packs. $200 is the lowest we've seen, like, ever. So I think I would like to turn all of these golden gecko pelts into stim packs, to be quite honest. Let's go ahead and turn, okay, maybe one less stim pack. And you owe me $19, good sir. Very nice. Excellent. All right, we have more stim packs. We're a little more safe. And I guess we'll hand over these gecko pelts just to turn them into money, because money is just kind of weightless and nice to have. Is there anything else I don't need? I mean, probably, but there's some things in my inventory that I like to hold on to for posterity's sake. I like the idea of having things in my inventory. So, shut up. All right, done. Got everything you need, or did you want some more? That's it for me. Goodbye, Percy. Man, I love Percy. Very high-tier vendor. Big fan of Percy. I just saw another shelf in here that I can loot. Is there something in here? Of course not. What was I thinking? All right, well, let's see. We got a few other buildings to check out here. Oh, like I just left it. And I just closed the door. Hey, a smoothie. All right, I think this is probably another generic house, isn't it? Hello there? Yeah, nothing in here. Let's see. Anything we can steal? It's always worth just checking. It seems like the majority of these are going to be empty. First aid book is not worth okay, rephrasing because I forgot how to speak. I would like a first aid book, thank you. The skill books are all just kind of worth having to up your skills, especially if you're not going to be speccing into them at the moment anyway. Because our main focus right now is probably like, I mean, our guns is good. Maybe we'll want to start putting some points into like science repair. I know I want to level my doctor a bit, if possible. But yeah, let's see. So garage over here. Is there anything in the garage? Nothing at all. Very nice, very nice. There's a dog up here and what's probably just an outhouse again, because every settlement has like 50 outhouses, which is just interesting. Yeah, there's nothing there. What's up, dog? See, dog. You can't interact with the dog. Well, it was worth a shot. I don't know what these noises are, and they're kind of freaking me out, man. This location has nothing. Are these just like junk rooms? What's going on? There is nothing. Okay, maybe I think I see a locker of some kind back here. Dude, those noises are freaking me out, dog. Oh no, it's just a broken computer. Dang. Oh, hello. A ladder. Maybe we save before we go down the ladder? Let's see. We got a ghoul. You see a ghoul with some kind of talisman around its neck. What is going on down? You see an unusually large mole rat. Are we worshipping the mole rat? What are we doing here? Let's try. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can be nice to these people. Let's go ahead and open these futuristic underground tunnels. What's up, ghoul with the talisman? Smooth skins may renew too. Okay, so we're not hostile. That's nice. I like not being hostile. Yeah, it looks like everyone has this talisman around their neck. So I guess this is a cult of some kind? Wait, are we worshipping a mole rat? Is that what we're doing now? You're chill with me going in here, right? He wants to see you? Oh, okay. I guess he does want to see me. I guess we're engaging in cult stuff. Why not? Your model looks different for some reason. No, you're all the same. Join us and renew. Okay, well, let's talk to the giant mole rat, I guess. Why not? Fuck it. Whatever, man. What's up, unusually large mole rat? Musing to himself, so many things pass away. Times are not what they were. I feel that my sole remaining kin has died. Mad though he was, I wish it were not so. I had hoped that he might find some happiness, even in his dotage? To you? Well, enough of my sad musings. Wait, do you mean the rat that we killed? Wait, Is this related to that rat in Klamath that we murdered? Oh no. Did we kill your brother? Okay. Oh no. I smell the distinctive aroma of cheesy poofs on you. You don't happen to have some to spare, do you? I just love cheesy poofs. Sure, man. You take my cheesy poofs, dog. Crunch, munch, crunch. I love cheesy poofs. They're so, well, cheesy. For that, you get to be a member of my special cult, and you can help me take over the world. Okay. Are you ready to become one of us? Just who are us? I mean you. I am simply known as the Brain, a tribute to my genius. Few things within Gecko, and only a few more without, escape my notice. But you're just a giant rat. You humans have such limited tolerances. I would have remained a normal rat if you humans hadn't done your best to destroy the world. If it weren't for the radiation, I wouldn't be what I am today. What's that exactly? I was just one of the many normal rats in an advanced research lab. Then one day, there were explosions. Our cages were broken open, and we were doused with some sort of fluid from a huge vat. Oh, FEV, probably, right? Then what? I crawled outside. As I began to heal, I noticed that I had changed. I tried to communicate with people, but they all just tried to kill me. Humans are just too violent to survive under their own leadership, but that's another story. The first step is to repair the reactor. I'm actually here to do that. Yeah, let's repair the reactor. You must get a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator from Vault City in order to repair the Gecko reactor. If you don't, then Vault City will no doubt attack Gecko. Of course, by destroying the reactor, they will doom themselves in the long run as well. Why does a rat know all this? Chill. Well, why would Vault City give me a part for the Gecko atomic power plant? This is the main issue, really. You have to show them that it's their own best interest to do so. People are easily manipulated through self-interest. But I don't know, I've met the people there, and I don't think they'll give me a part for your atomic power plant. They'll give you the hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator if you can prove that doing so benefits Vault City. I've prepared an economic report that details just how much repairing our power plant benefits Vault City. I'll let our comrades here in Gecko know of your mission. That's great, but who in Vault City would even think of reading such a thing? I think that McClure is the only council member in Vault City with enough brains to be able to see past his prejudices. He'll make sure you'll get what you need. Why do you know that? What? What is this game? Sorry, this is another case of Fallout 2 being very, very silly. You know what? We're being silly. It's whatever. It's a psychic talking rat. I guess it's worth a shot. Where do I get the disc? You need to go up above. Go to the junkyard. Look for a ghoul named Gordon. He has the economic data disc that you need. You'll have my talisman, so he'll know to give you the disc. What talisman? The Ankh is a symbol of life. Once I've given you this talisman, you'll be one of us, and your comrades will be more likely to help you along the path towards renewal. But be careful who you show it to. What do you mean renewal? Well, as part of my plan to rule the world, I intend to reward my ghoul followers by finding a way to restore the humanity. Oh my god, we're mentioning this humanity thing again, restoring it. How are you going to do that? When I unite Gecko and Vault City under my rulership, I will dedicate Vault City's medical labs to finding a way to reverse the effects of radiation that turn the people into ghouls. They will be renewed, reborn as humans were once again. That doesn't sound so bad. Are you ready to become one of us? I was born ready. Why not? Are you ready to accept renewal and wear my Ankh talisman? Well, let's do it, man. Now you're one of us. Soon, I will take over the world and all of you will be renewed. Cool, what do you want me to do? Our atomic reactor needs a part if we have any hope of getting it to run efficiently. What kind of part? Yeah, the hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator. That's the part you need to get from Vault City. Then you need to bring it back here and get it installed in the reactor. That's actually a good question. I'm not a nuclear technician. How do I install that? Well, once you get a hydroelectric magnet, I'm so tired of saying these three words. Once you get an HMR from Vault City, bring it back to the reactor. Then you can try to convince that pompous slug Fextus to install the part, or use the repair robot to install the part. Or you could even install the part yourself, of course. So long as someone does it, we'll be all right. I see. How can I get the part from Vault City? Oh yeah, okay, we did this already. Very nice. All right, we'll go talk to Gordon. Cool, so I guess we're a cult member now. You see a talisman. Worn by the followers of the Brain. It weighs 1 pound. I think this is just a reference to Pinky and the Brain. Unfortunately, I'm too young to really understand what that is. But that was a cartoon that existed with a genius rat and his incompetent sidekick. Unfortunately, there is no incompetent sidekick here, so the Brain will have to do. But that's very nice. It's funny, you know, there's a few ways to get this quest to play out. Ultimately, you need that hydroelectric part if you want to fix the reactor. And the rat is, funnily enough, kind of like a cheat code in quotations to give you the exact instructions of what to do, because I'll show you when we get back to Vault City. But if we try to present this solution to Lynette, she may not be so open to it. But we'll worry about that in a bit, because we gotta find Gordon. Where was he? I think Gordon's in here in this building, if I remember correctly. Let's see. You see another ghoul. He appears to be preoccupied. All right, let's pop a save and speak to what I assume is Gordon. I see you have the symbol. Are you here for the information? The symbol? You wear the symbol of the renewal. You are one of us. Renew, comrade, renew. Yes, I am one of us. Renew. Did he send you for the data disk? Oh yeah, I'm here for the data disk. Hand it over right now. Here it is, but don't let the wrong person know that you have it. Give it only to Councilman McClure in Vault City. Gotcha. Yeah, of course. Renew, brother. Can I talk to you about anything else, though? Delivering that data to Vault City is only one of the many steps you need to take. Our atomic power plant is still barely operational and needs to be fixed. I will get right on it. Well, I guess I can't do anything else. Can I rob you, though? Well, Gordon has cheesy poops in this locker, so clearly he's holding out from the brain. Maybe we should tell the brain, and Gordon will get a visit from the brain. Some tragic cards, we'll sell those. It's pretty nice. And, well, there is this whole collapsed... Oh, I don't even know if it's collapsed. It's a construction zone, so it's an unfinished reactor. This whole area is here, but is ultimately cosmetic. And I mean, I guess we just went down under this construction zone. That's the, extension of this. But, on the top side, there's nothing really to do. And let's see. Let's search in here. Oh my god, at Dean's Electronics, we are eating so good on repair books, man. So many skill books in this location. What have you got? A lockpicks, that's huge. That'll help our lockpicking skill a little bit, assuming it's not our... Wait, is our lockpicking skill 100? I think with the lockpicks, we'll get to 100 if we try to lockpick something. So I'm pretty sure that those items just, boost your ability to do something just a tad, so that's nice. Let's talk to this fella in here. This is a ghoul wearing old, grease-stained clothing. Hello there, I'm Skeeter. I sort of put things together here. Have you heard of something called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit? You're looking for a Gek, huh? Well, I don't rightly know where you might find one of them thar things. I know that Vault City probably used to have themselves one. Vault City had one? They sure did. That's how come they're so darn well off. It sure ain't because they know what to do. It's because the Gek done started up their crops and got their town running when they came out of the vault. Who would have an unused Gek, though? Well, let me see here now. As I recollect, most vaults were supposed to have themselves a Gek. You might try looking for another vault somewheres. I've struggled reading and speaking out loud when they're so grammatically nightmarish, S apostrophe posed. My brain sees that. It's anyway, thank you for the advice. Let me ask you something else. Oh, right. You're a fix guy. Fix guy. I meant the word mechanic, I think is what I meant to say. Sorry, my brain is rotting. Do you have a battery here that I could use to fix a car? Funny you should ask that. You see, cars use replaceable fuel cells, or batteries, for fuel. What usually broke down was the fuel cell controller. Most amateur mechanics just assume that it's the battery itself. But you know what assuming things does, don't you? No, I don't. What do you mean? Well, assuming something makes an ass out of you and me. Get it? That's still a good one, ain't it? I haven't used that one for years. Thanks. Now, do you have a fuel cell controller? Yep, sure do. Got it right here. Just waiting for a car to be put into. You got a car? Oh geez. Should I lie to him? It's fine. This guy's made out of bones. He can't run across the wasteland like I can. I know where one is. What's it going to cost me to get that fuel cell controller? Well, money's nice, but I need something else right now. Something I can't get for myself. What do you need, pal? These days, good tools is harder to get than parts is. I need myself a brand new super toolkit. Snap Something Brand's best. A new toolkit? Where can I get that? I reckon the best place to go and get that would be down in Vault City somewheres. They've got all kinds of tools, but they sure as heck wouldn't give them to a ghoul no how. So you want me to bring you a super toolkit, and you'll give me the car part. Exactly. That's the deal. One super toolkit for one fuel cell controller. Excellent. Yeah, it sounds like a fair deal. What do you need? I have some things I want you to take a look at. What do you want me to look at? Oh, right. This is his weapon modding. So it sure looks as though you could build an accessory to this long arm here. Skeeter studies your long arm and nods slowly. You can put a nice all-weather scope on that hunting rifle for $2,362. Nothing like having an assault rifle with an expanded magazine. I can fix yours up with one for $2,700. That's expensive. I'll come back when I have more money. Very nice. There's actually, I think, let's loot around here a little bit because there's a lot of stuff that we can try to loot around here. Let's see. We got workbenches, we got tables, we got shelves. Let's try the table. Anything here? A crowbar. We already have a crowbar. Anything here? Another sledgehammer. We're okay. What about this workbench? Oh my god. It's that thing those shit-ass kids stole from me. Okay, wow, that actually just makes everything fall together perfectly, because we have the wrench, and now we have the tool. So we can bring both of these back to Vault City, give it to Valerie, she'll give us a super toolkit, and we can give that to Skeeter here, and then we can get a car battery, and then we can have a car, and then... Yeah, basically, things are going well for us right now. Surprisingly. It's uncomfortable how, like, okay I'm feeling. But, yeah, man, things are going pretty well. Oh, let's look at that holodisc, by the way, the Gecko holodisc. The label on this holotape reads, Gecko Economic Data. It's difficult to interpret most of the technical charts, tables, and formulae here, but the majority of the information seems to highlight the advantages of a Vault City Gecko alliance. It weighs 1 pound. Yeah, so what we've got to do is head back to Vault City to get that part that we've heard about from both Gecko and the rat multiple times. And then only then can we start to address the nuclear reactor problem. So of course, as is tradition, we have to run right back to the location that we just came from. Oh shit, you know what? While we're here, we might as well highlight all of the squares around Gecko, because we were actually asked to do, oh right, there's a location there that I forgot about. So there's a location up there called the Abbey. We're gonna head there later. That's a restoration patch content. But like I was saying, anyway, we have a side quest right now to highlight all of the tiles around Gecko. And there we go, that's a quest done. So we'll turn that into Vault City.
Chosen.
Oh my god,
the
Jesus.
Spirits of our ancestors guide me to a world of dreams that I may touch thoughts. Our village suffers without the holy Gek. Your hands hold our lives as a father holds his children.
Okay, so... So what that is in Fallout 2, Kunin, the shaman of Arroyo, is like actually for real a psychic and can psychically beam messages into your head. And he only does it while you're wandering the overworld and you feel safe and comfortable. So yeah, every single time I've played this game, he jump scares me every time he does that. So sorry if I got you to jump as well. That wasn't my intention. This game is just... This game is the way it is. Day pass, please. Here you go. Oh, right. Oops. Hold on. I need to drop my buff out. Oopsie daisies. Drugs. On the ground. And then we can go back in. Let's go ahead and open the door. Here's my day pass. Search me. We're good to go. Excellent. So we've got a few things to do now that we're back to Vault City. We gotta... You know what, let's start by giving that tool and wrench to Val here. Alright, you see Val or Valerie or whatever. What's up, Val? Well, if it isn't my dad's boss, did you want something? Or you just, we already said this. Hey, I have those tools you wanted. You do? Yeah, here you go. Thanks. I mean, they're not great, but they'll do. Where did you, oh, never mind, it's not important. Here's a few bucks for your trouble. Nice. Thanks, I had some questions. Yeah, look, I have some work to do. Come back in a day or two, alright? I'll have time to chat then. Oh, okay, see you tomorrow then. Foreshadowing. We'll come back tomorrow. But also, oh my god, we got a level. That's huge. Okay, let's check out what we can do with our new level. Is it a perk level? No, it's not a perk level. That's okay. So, oh man. Oh man. Bit of a thinker what we want to put points into. I think for the moment, what we might actually benefit from. So we have Sulik bolstering our outdoorsman skill. We have Vic covering our repair skill. I think we want a little bit of Doctor. Not even just for the ability that Doctor provides, but also because there may or may not be some content in this game that is locked behind having a good Doctor skill. A little bit of a thinker. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we talked about it before, but it's pretty easy to throw skill points around everywhere, like once in a while when you've got your main skills tagged a decent amount. Like, you know, we're never going to really need gambling or traps, or I don't plan to steal from people, so I don't need steal. I don't need throwing, don't need melee, don't need unarmed, you know what I mean? So I can just kind of put points wherever I feel like I want to. And by the end of the game, we're going to be like around the level 20s. So I think it's pretty safe to be pretty willy-nilly about how you want to spend everything. So I don't know. Don't judge me for throwing my points into into Doctor. I just want to do more content, I suppose. Now, we had a quest for Citizen Sergeant Stark to, you know, highlight those tiles around Gecko. So let's tell him about that. You're back again. You lost, or do you need something? I surveyed the area around Gecko for you. Good job. Download the information into my Pip-Boy, and I'll log it into the patrol computers. All right. Very nice. This intelligence looks good. Well done. Here's your payment, $300. Thank you. Actually, do you have any more work for me? Yeah, actually, I need someone to travel to NCR. Lately, I've been hearing reports that Republic might be building up a military strength. True or not, I need someone to plot a route to NCR to report back. Oh, word. Just travel to the NCR, then come back? That's all I need. I'm more interested in the route than the Republic itself, but I'll still need you to enter the city once you get there. Yeah, man, sounds good. I'll report back when I'm done. So nice. I don't recall if that puts the location of NCR on a map. I'm assuming it does. However, it is so far away from us that that is not happening anytime soon. So we're just going to hold on to that quest for when we need it later. But now we do have to go ahead and explain our situation, because we were told by the rat plus Gordon to talk to Councilman McClure, who we actually spoke to last time. That's this guy over here. But I think it could be important to show you guys a little bit about why Lynette is the least popular character in this game, and possibly in all of Fallout. So let's go ahead and tell Lynette, good news. We can fix the power plant and fix all the problems. We don't have to kill anyone. Let's tell her that. All right, hi Lynette.
Yes? What is it I can help you with?
Oh yeah, so about the Gecko power plant.
Have you resolved the situation?
All right, Lynette, so great news. I found out all they need to get their plant running clean is a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator.
So you haven't taken care of the problem?
As I understand it, you have the part here to fix the plant.
What if we do? That is only a temporary solution. Please fix the problem, not their power plant. Am I making myself clear?
Wait, but I'm resolving the problem. This seems a bit odd, doesn't it? First, let's appeal to her authority. First citizen, I mean no disrespect. There's gotta be a way to solve the problem without killing the ghouls or shutting down the reactor. Now, could I just get the part?
I've had enough of your foolishness. You are no longer permitted inside Vault City. My guards will escort you to the front gate.
So we can either enter combat with the entirety of Vault City or leave peacefully. And that's it. We are banned from Vault City forever because we thought, you know, to attempt to be peaceful. And that is why everyone hates Lynette. And probably, you know, a big part of why everyone hates Vault City. It's pretty, like, antithetical of a lot of quest design of the game and, you know, just quest design as we know it in video games. And it kind of is really cool in a weird sort of way. I like it, at least. I think it's realistic. And, you know, we had a foreshadowing of it with that lady in the greeting office who, you know, took absolutely no crap and just kicked us out and never talked to us again. Like, I think that's so cool. But, you know, now let's actually do what we're supposed to do and go ahead and talk to Council Member McClure. Yes? Was there something else you wanted? I got questions for you, pal. So, McClure, I think you might have a part that could fix Gecko's power plant. What do you mean? If I had a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator, I could make their plant run clean. That's an acceptable solution. Stopping the radiation poisoning is all I care about. Well, I'm worried that Lynette will withhold my citizenship if I fix the plant. If you fix their plant, I'll give you citizenship, and there's not a damn thing she can do about it. Oh, awesome. Just, you know, negotiating my way in before I start fixing things. Where can I get the part? Go see Randall, the Chief Amenities Officer. He should have the part in stock. Oh, awesome. Oh yeah, there's one other thing. You might find this economic data interesting. Sorry, an economic data disk? What do you mean? It's an economic data disk that shows the amount of energy that Gecko's atomic power plant produced before the war, and could produce again. I see. So what does this have to do with me? Well, as I understand it, Vault City's power generator can only support so many people. In fact, it's already nearing its limit. I'm not going to ask you how you came by that information, but if it were true, what are you proposing? This is fun. I love this kind of like diplomacy. It's so interesting. Okay, before I say this, I just want to remind you, we got this information from a sentient rat underneath a radioactive power plant. Just find that interesting. Anyway, once the Gecko power plant is fixed, the disk indicates it's possible it could produce enough energy for Vault City too. It looks like the reactor would need to be optimized first though. Are you suggesting we seize Gecko and take their power plant? I will not No. If Gecko could receive the optimization data for their plant, I'm betting they would be willing to trade their excess power for medical assistance. Oh, As far as medical assistance goes, I'm not unsympathetic to the plight of the ghouls. They've certainly suffered enough, but how could we optimize their plant? Oh, Well, here's the problem. I don't know. Maybe there's someone I can talk to once the plant is repaired. I have no objections to your proposal. If you can find some means of optimizing the plant, let me know. Nah, yeah, that might have to be something we circle back on. Let's go ahead and just talk to Randall first and get that part. I'll keep the economic disc and study it some more. Perhaps I can persuade the council to enter negotiations with Gecko to trade for their power. The data disc will be a strong argument in of itself. Awesome. I appreciate it, McClure. Cool. So this has got us one step closer to citizenship, a little bit of XP, and, progress in the quest. So that's nice. So now we got to head over to the Chief Amenities Officer and get that part. All right. Back to the Amenities Office. Hey, pal. What's up, Randall? Hey there. Welcome back. Anything I can do for you? Well, Councilman McClure said that you'd have a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator in stock that I could have. Yeah, he said you'd be stopping by. Grok, right? Wait 1 minute and I'll go get you the hydroelectric magneto, the high mag. All right? Yippee. Okay, there you go. One high mag. Looks kind of like a lava lamp, doesn't it? Oh, don't drop it. It's pretty fragile. Excellent. Thank you for the part. Very cool. If I remember correctly, yeah, look at that. It is the only animated sprite in the game. Like, it has some, like, moving particles on it. It's barely animated, but it's still animated regardless. And I think that's pretty neat. It weighs 10 pounds. That's annoying. Okay. So, all right. We got our toolbox. We turned in the other quest. I think we're good to run back to Gecko. I'm going to leave the buff out here, though, because I'm going to come back to Vault City. And I'm not picking up my drugs until I'm done with this town. So, all right. Let's head right back over to Gecko. Alrighty, so now that we're back to Gecko, now we can go ahead and head inside of the... Actually, maybe we should tell Harold we got the part first. Alright, Harold, we got the part. Hey, pal, you got anything to say about that?
What you need, youngster?
Oh yeah, hey Harold, I got that part you need to fix your reactor. I'm gonna go try to get it installed in the reactor. I'll report back when I'm done. Bye-bye. Oh wow, no dialogue at all. Okay, I guess I was just letting him know. I swear to God, Vic, get out of my way. Alright, well, let's go ahead and head inside of the Poseidon Oil Reactor. Ooh, so exciting. It is a lot of doors. Yeah, that is the best way to describe this place. It's a lot of doors, and it's a lot of loud noises of all of this stuff working. So this is what a nuclear reactor looks like, I guess. It's got a lot of fire and machinery and gooby stuff going on. You know, the usual. Let's go ahead and make our way over there, I suppose. There is a mechanic in this area relating to these doors. You see this one right here is labeled yellow, so we're going to have to use that yellow passkey we got from before. And that unlocks the door. So we're going to have to use those to get around. And unfortunately, there are some passkeys in other colors. So I think we're going to have to play hide and seek to find some reactor keycards around here. Never mind, there's the red one. We're all good. Everything's fine. Wow. Great. All right, yellow keycard. Vic is always in my way. I swear to God. There we go. I'm glad I have that onk in my inventory, blocking up space and making me... You know what? Here, hold on. If you put your item in an active slot and take it out, then it'll be at the top of your inventory again. So if you need to, like, spam an item, that's your way to go. So let's go ahead and just open all the doors. Why not? We're actually going to need to talk to this guy in here. That is, a fella named Festus, and we'll need to talk to him about this whole process. So let's go ahead and open this door. Excellent. Unlocked. Let's open this door as well. His skin has been, yeah, you can tell it's just generic because of the same flavor text. Very nice. And in here, I think that's an inactive computer, but it's an option nonetheless. I'm gonna drop a save real quick just so I make sure I don't get shot by the school when I interact with this this door. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine though. Yeah. Oh, great. 2 doors. Thanks, game. 2 double red doors to use the locks on. Oh, never mind. That one's not locked. All right. And in here, a glowing ghoul with a concerned look on his face. Nice part you got there. Just what we need. Glad you like it. Want to install it? I'd like to help you out, but I wouldn't know how to install something like that. I mostly just watch the gauges here. Try Festus. He's the resident parts genius. Just ask him. Where's Festus? Festus is out of the way when you came in. He's in the control room. Can't miss him. He's the smelly, whiny one tottering about underneath that huge ego. He should be able to help you. Thank you. Actually, there was another option there. What was that? Is there any other way? Well, you could control the maintenance robot. It might be able to install it. Or you could just walk in there and install it yourself. Maintenance robot? Yeah, the smoothies that built this place didn't want to fry either, so they included a robot. It was designed to perform maintenance tasks by remote control from that terminal over there. It's perfect. I can use that. Well, it hasn't worked too well lately. It kept overheating. We don't need to use it anyway, so we didn't bother to fix the heat shielding on it. If you can figure out the control codes and don't run it for too long, you may be able to get it to do what you want. Oh, thanks. Goodbye. Okay, so here is a dilemma. We can convince Festus to do it, or we can do a genuine puzzle. I think it would be pretty fun to do the puzzle right now. So let's take a crack at the computer and see what we can do. Hello, welcome to RMR and RCT Station 3. RMR RCT? Station number 3, Reactor Maintenance and Repair Robot Control Terminal. Oh, function? This terminal is designed to coordinate and command a reactor maintenance and repair robot. A word. Log. I want to go back to the main menu because there were more functions on there. Initialize? Functional access code. Oh, I don't know what the functional... this one? Incorrect security access code entered. Oops. This one? Initial functional access code accepted. Enter secondary functional access code. Dog. Incorrect security access code entered. Access denied. Please enter correct code. 2 more attempts permitted. Okay, I think this is just a... It's the second one. Uh-oh. I better not make a mistake this time. Are they randomized? Oh, the secondary one. Okay, that's the first one. Is this the secondary one? Please be the secondary one. Oh, thank God. Okay, the tertiary has to be the top one then. Excellent. Tertiary functional access code accepted. Unit warming up, ready for service. Service procedure. Remain at ready status and log off, because I think there's something else we can do on this computer. I would like to try to access some kind of internet. Is that something I can do? Can I science it up on this computer right here? Is that an option? Fail to learn anything? Maybe it's a different unit. I think the problem, our science is too low. Oh no, that could be, we might miss out on a really entertaining sequence because our science is unfortunately too low at the moment. We're able to get it up to 41. Actually, wait, I still have skill point? Did I level up again? Okay, hold on. Let me spec some skill points and I'll make you guys happy, I hope. All right, so if we put some skill points into science, and we want to go ahead and read that big book of science as well. So let's read the science book with those points spec'd in there. Where did I put it? There it is. So if our science gets up to 50, perfect. Oh, I didn't finish specking my points with doctor. I must have hit cancel. All right, so let's use the computer again. And I think we should have a different option here. Let's do initialize. So what's action? Terminal is used to input command data for the robotic maintenance and repair unit assigned to Poseidon Oil Reactor number 5. This terminal also allows access to Poseidonet. A network, huh? I wonder if I can access that. Uplink with Poseidonet initiated. Enter primary security code access those things. Okay, I guess I'll type it in this number sequence. Oh, wrong one. Oh god, I have to do a puzzle again. Please don't screw with me. Okay, secondary, let's try 2. 3? That doesn't sound good. We failed the check. Oh no, I think we can't use the terminal anymore. I wonder if there's a local reset. There's one, let me try it. Okay. Whew. Our science is good enough that we're allowed to get around being locked out of the system. So let's try getting on the network again. I think we found it was number 3. Let's try number 1. Nice. Okay, let's try number 2. Nice. Okay, we got into the Poseidonet. Awesome. So let's download the maintenance robot routines. Probably won't hurt. Let's download that. Oh, maintenance robot routines not found. Okay, I guess they're not here. Station list. What other stations are there? Searching comlinks. Iron Mountain offline. NORAD offline. SAC offline. Searching Poseidonet more. Let's try more. Active Poseidonet stations. Atomic Power Plant number 5. Navarro Refinery, Control Station Enclave, Enclave Vault Research Control, access denied. What in the heck? Lights are on, but nobody's home. Let's try. Everything's shut down except for the Enclave Vault Research Control. I wonder what that is.
Enclave here. Why isn't your video feed working?
Who's this fella? It's working just fine. I can see you.
Who the hell is this?
We're all fine here. How are you?
Oh, you a wise guy, huh? Look, I'm tracing you right now, pal. We'll see how smart you feel with internal security all over your freaking ass, dickhead.
You're putting a trace on me? Well, I'm putting a trace on you too, pal.
A few more moments and I'll have your sorry ass in a sling. Hey, wait a minute. This can't be right. I've got you somewhere on the mainland.
That's right, sucker. Right where you can't get me.
I've got you. At Poseidon Oil, reactor number 5. Well, why don't you just sit tight and I'll order up a little celebration for you, including fireworks.
I'm the chosen one. You better make sure you say that with a smile.
Well, whoever you are, I just dispatched a Verdi assault team to your location. Have a nice day.
And what are they going to do?
Usually they just go in shooting. They let someone else sift through the ashes to figure out what was going on.
Well, they aren't going to catch me.
Yeah, goodbye. Next news on you will be when I read the after-action report.
Hey, you just went on my list. So that's a cool little thing you can do. If you have enough science, and only if you had enough science, thank God that I had those skill points left over, we can basically just talk to the Enclave, which is just fascinating that you can do that so early on. And I don't think that we are able to get access to that again. I think we just can't get back in to talk to him again, but that's fine. So let's go back to the robot. I think it was what, 3 or 2, 3, 1. Yep. Okay. Robot's good. And now this is the little puzzle bits. So, well, actually, you know what? I think we need to get the part to him. So let's stay at ready status. Now, how do we get the part to the robots? I think, wait, do I use it on the computer? Is that how it works? I don't think so. Can't recall. I think there's an option in the computer to basically pass our magnetosphere, blah, 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 whatever, over to the robot. So we're going to do initiate general maintenance sequence. This service procedure is no longer in memory. Load current service procedure. Sure. Searching. Service procedure, not update, not available locally. Dang, can we download it? Uplink with PoseidoNet. Oh, geez. Okay, what was the passcode again? It was 332. Oh, shoot. Do we only get one shot per password attempt now because we got locked out that one time? That's really annoying. All right, let's try again. It's 2, 3, 1 for that. And this one is going to be 3, 1, 2. Was it? Yes. Okay. I'll make note of that so I don't get locked out again. We got to download the robot routines. Robot routines not found. Ugh, it's annoying. Wait, can I talk to the Enclave again? Surely not. Okay, no, access denied to the Enclave station. That's fair. Let's get that unit working again. Can we try the coolant maintenance sequence, maybe? Coolant maintenance sequence initiated. Preparing to move the main coolant valve. Oh, that was easier than I thought it'd be. Unit rollout initiated. Checking drive systems, manipulator arm, internal stabilizer. Logic circuits fail. Okay, well, the logic circuits failed. I wonder what that means. Job task location recognition inoperative. Unit not capable of recognizing movement locations at extended distances. Recommend move unit to intermediary locations such as waypoints to final job task location. I wonder what happens if I don't enter the jobs in the right order. Unit returns to bay if command program contains terminal errors. Oh, word? Okay. This is a lot of mumbo jumbo that I think ultimately means something, but I'm too video game brained to be understanding it right now. So let's see. Logic circuits damaged. In emergency, RM and RR may be directed manually. Let's try it. Okay, so we need to move the robots. Movement commands that I give it will be blocked. It'll take excess damage. It'll overturn. Okay, let's start. So we are going to add a command. So, okay, this is a puzzle that I suppose makes sense to some degree, but you would not think about it. And I'm going to be pretty honest with you guys. I don't think I'm smart enough to know this off the top of my head. So what we see here is all of these different things to do, like a Jupiter wave compiler, a Neptunium impeller, Saturn class capacitor. These are all planets. And we have to basically line these up in order, starting from, I think, closest to Earth to furthest, meaning like plutonium's going to be the furthest. So let me... I'm embarrassed that I have to do this, but I'm going to Google planets in order on my phone right now. Trust me, I'm not looking up the solution. I just don't know where Jupiter is. So of these, Jupiter is the closest to Earth. So let's start with the Jupiter wave compiler. Let's test that. Let's add another command. Next command is going to be Saturn is the next closest. So we're going to set voltage on the Saturn class. And we're going to add another command. Next is Uranus. Uranium rod driver. Yep, we're going to add that. Next program is going to be Neptune. So that's the Neptunium impeller. And we're going to add one more for the plutonium gamma shield. Now, that should work. So if we go back to the main menu and we execute the program, the robot should be able to carry out its sequence. I think. Let's see. I think we have to sit and watch it right now. Are you doing the thing, Mr. Robot? Did I do it in the wrong order? Invalid command, core dumped, return to control dock. Okay, maybe I did it backwards. Okay, let's do it in reverse order. Let's do, what? Plutonium, uranium. Shit. I can totally remember what I was doing. Wait, did I do it wrong already? It's, Pluto, Neptune, I'm an adult, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter. All right, let's try that. Execute that program. That should work. There we go. It's in reverse order. I lied to you on purpose. I totally knew that I was lying to you. Hee 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 ha. There we go. He's going to do his little maintenance routine. He's going to fix all the thingies with his Mr. Handy claws. And ultimately what this is going to do is it's going to lead him to the coolant control panel over here. Now, as the school said, we can actually make this run ourselves, but it deals so much damage to us that we will probably definitely die. So, the robot's the way to do it, and also Festus over here is a good way to do it. So, oh, did he fail? Did he not make it all the way to the... I thought I typed it in right. Did I get the last planets messed up? Did Google's fucking default AI result give me the wrong order of planets? Let's see, the computer will tell us the results about what happened. Let's see. Oh, I think it worked. Yeah, we did it, I think, right? Okay. Let's try the coolant maintenance sequence, maybe? Preparing to move the main coolant valve. Logic circuits failed. Okay, let's see. Jobs in the right order. Let's see, where do I need to move the robots? Let me look up the procedures. I need to know where the main coolant shutoff valve is. The main coolant shutoff valve is located near the east wall of the reactor core. Yeah, the large red wheel. Got it. Let's get started. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now there's 2 additional commands at the bottom of the list now that we finished that first puzzle. We got to install the magnetosphere regulator. And we're going to add a... Oh, sorry. We're going to need to delete all commands. And then add a command... Oh, shit. I think I'm off the goop chain. I think I did this wrong. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Repair service initiated. Searching. Hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator required. Preparing to move to main coolant valve for part replacement. Place part in transfer tray beneath terminal. There we go. It means this thing... I think I clicked the wrong button. Sorry. Like I said, I get so much dyslexia reading all of this because it's like... Fallout 2 is very good with writing the computer mumbo-jumbo in all these terminal sections. The problem is that it's very unreadable to humans, so I just kind of end up clicking around, and I don't know. I wasn't alive when, like, DOS was a thing, so this doesn't come naturally to me. So let's go ahead and transfer the hydro thingy to the robot. Part is within nominal QA restraints. Transfer to repair unit completed. All right, go right ahead. Oh, back to the logic circuits. Great. So I think we have to do this again. This is a list of commands. I want to add install the part, error command overflow. Okay, so I think now it's going to do that cycle that we did, and then it will install the part, right? From what I understand is what it's about to do. I think I did this right. The robot seems to be okay so far, although I guess depending on how you order the thing, like the commands, it'll always do the same thing until the last part where it'll screw up. So let's see, is it gonna accomplish its last task? Oh, it is! It's installing the part. Yeah, we did it! The robot has repaired the power plant. You gained 4,500 XP and 50 karma. We did it! Hooray! So let's see. Solve the power plant perfect. Awesome. Okay, but do we need to... Did it turn the coolant valve as well, or did... Is it cooler in here lately? Okay, I think that's a good thing. I think that means he turned the coolant valve. Let's try checking with Festus. Maybe he'll know better. You see a particularly unkempt ghoul. The reactor's running pretty good now, all right? Could still do with a tiny bit of tune-up, maybe, but I'd say it's a pretty good job all the same. More work. Dude, do you know what I just went through? I was doing fucking planet math, dog. What do you mean? I mean that the reactor's running now, but it sure could run better. I mean, better by a long country mile if we just had a smidge more data. Now, if you could get the optimization data, we'd be cooking with gas. Well, you know what I mean. Where would I get some optimization data? Well, you could probably get some of the information from the Vault City Central Computer. I gotcha. I'll see what I can do. I bet a clever one like you could just sneak in there and use a holodisk with a reactor performance information on the central computer. Then sneak the disk right back here. That'd do it. I'd do it myself, but I'm just too valuable here to leave, even for a moment. I hate to leave a job only half done. That's the spirit. I was hoping you'd say that. Great, just use this disk here on Vault City's central computer, and then get right back here. We'll use less uranium, the core won't leak so bad, and this Vault City won't have any reason to come exterminate us. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I don't want Gecko destroyed, so I'll do it. I sure wish I could spare the time to do it myself, but I can't. All I can say is thanks, kid. You're doing all of us such a big favor. You make me so proud. All right, goodbye, Festus. I'll be back with that data. All right, so I think that gives us one final quest for Gecko. We gotta optimize the power plant, because fixing it isn't enough. We actually need to optimize it. And, well, let me be so for real with you, man. If you want the good ending for this town, you need to optimize the power plant. If you do not optimize the power plant, you're gonna feel like a really bad person when you reach the end slides. So, we will be doing that. And I think one thing that we should do before we step back to Vault City is certainly hand over that super toolkit to our new pal Skeeter, because he has something really cool to give us. All right, Skeeter, I got your thing for you. What's going on, pal? Let me drop a save real quick here. All right, what's up, Skeeter? I was wondering where the heck my repair kit is. You did say you were gonna get it, didn't you? I can't rightly do much for you without that. Sorry, should be plenty of them available at Vault City. Oh my god. I forgot to get it from Valerie. I'm so mad. She literally said come back tomorrow, and I didn't. I didn't go and get it. No! Okay, you know what? That's fine. You know, that actually works out perfectly, because after that experience of fixing a reactor, by the way, a little sorry if I got a little, you know, nonverbal during all that and just kind of sat there and tried to figure out the puzzle, because that is one of those puzzles in the game that just always gets me. Like, I conceptualize how to do it, but the interface of all these, like, it's not like maneuvering a conversation, like, you know, trying to convince the master to kill himself. This is a conversation with a computer where you're typing DOS commands to, like, command a robot how to do something with the planet order. I don't know, man. I'm building a fucking... I'm programming. You're programming a robot is what you're doing as part of this puzzle. And it's something. I mean, it's really cool. It's really excellent. It's such a cool idea, but it's so annoying. So all right. I think what we're going to do next time is we're most certainly going to head back to Vault City, and we are finally going to wrap up this quest with Gecko. And then, I don't know, who knows where things will take us. Maybe we'll head up to the Abbey and take a look at that piece of cut content, because that could be pretty interesting to take a little aside to see some stuff that never quite made it into the game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed despite my bumbling, and hopefully soon I'll be able to get you guys into like a more action-packed episode with a bunch of fighting. And I mean, okay, who are we kidding? This is an old school RPG. This game is just a lot of dialogue, and I love it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my struggle, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.